sweet, new patch today. Introducing Overwatch Replays, testing what? Replays? Experience your games from a whole new perspective? What is this? Replays allow you to watch your previous matches from any vantage point? This will revolutionize coaching. Everyone will use this. This is endless content. People will get so much better at the game. Or maybe they won't. When Overwatch replays were announced back in May, content creators rejoiced. This was a godsend. This was going to be an endless flow of coaching content. I could review my replays from any angle. I could see what I did wrong, what my teammates did wrong, why we lost fights, why we won fights. But enough time has passed where we should have seen some content creators start putting out replay VODs. Where are they? Now, personally, the way I'm using the tool is I'm at least trying to review every game I've lost. Going into first-person perspective of my game, slowing down the game, and just watching what I did. Trying to think back on why I made the choices that I made. How many games have you lost where you blamed it on a teammate? Oh, the DPS didn't do anything. I wasn't getting heals. The tanks were making space for me. It's not my fault. And some things aren't your fault. It's a team game. You can't control what the other 5 players are doing on your team. You can only control what you're doing. And that's what this replay VOD system is going to help you do. It's going to help you carry by understanding what went wrong with your gameplay in a fight. What went wrong with your gameplay in the match? Why did you win? Why did you lose? Did you get carried? Did you carry? Did you assist your carry to help you win? Before, we were limited to watching replays from our own perspective. These were most likely captured with a capture card, or captured to our local drive via software like OBS. If you wanted to review your gameplay, you had to make a conscious effort to capture that gameplay. Now Blizzard's doing it for us, and Blizzard's giving us every perspective from the game to review. So, the goal of this channel is to show you how to review your own gameplay and break it down with this extremely powerful and underutilized new tool. Alright, so let's get into it. I'll break down a recent game of mine that I went away feeling like there wasn't much more I could have done, so obviously it was my teammate's fault. Okay, so here we are in the game. It's as simple as going to career profile and clicking replays, and it will give you a list of your last 10 played games. I guess there was a patch reset, so I'm not showing 10 games right now. That's the only caveat to the system right now, and also you can't share them with anyone on your friends list or anyone not on your friends list. In the future, I'm hoping that Blizzard adds a feature where you can at least let your friends join a lobby with you and watch your replay with you. That will aid in coaching tremendously. Okay, so let's get into this game on Dorado. So very quickly, I'm going to try and explain how the replay system works. If you hit N, which is the default, it pulls up this menu where you can reverse 20 seconds and go forward 20 seconds, go back to the beginning, or speed up time up to 2x and slow it down down to 0.5. Or no, not 0.25. You can also change who you're spectating, either first person, third person, or free cam with these buttons here. Also, there's a spectate overlay button, so you can have little player icons over the outlines of your teammates and the enemy. And then N again hides this. And like I said, these are the defaults. Mousing around in free cam is very similar to aiming. And then your WSAD keys to go forward, side to side, backwards. And then I have up and down arrow as my up and down in space. And then if you hit left shift, you can quickly advance your position. So I've got the playback speed tied to my scroll wheel, so I can quickly scroll the wheel and speed up and slow down the game, which is very useful to me. Right now, I'm not going to go into super critical review. I'm just trying to show you guys how the tool works. In the future, I will go in a little more in depth, probably a longer format video of how this works. So yeah, let's get started. Normally, I like to review my team comp at the beginning. Again, free camming around to see where everyone was setting up. And I can pause it at any time and switch my spectator view to any player. I'll go to me. Now I'm third person. Now I can change that to first person. So this is as if I would have recorded it old school. using a capture card or something, or OBS. So normally what I'll do from the start is just review the team comp. Like, we're running a Risa Hog, which is very meta right now with the Halt Hook combo. We have a Pharmacy, which is also great synergy. And then we have Tracer and Zenyatta, which don't really fit into this composition. We would really need someone to sit behind the shield and spam for me to be doing anything worth value right here, other than trying to get Halt and Hook combos. So right off the bat, that's one flaw, is I should have swapped to a different tank, which probably would have cascaded into our composition changing entirely. So you can use the tools in lots of ways. You can do what I'm doing right now and get into the micro of a fight. Sit back and watch exactly what you did. I'm sure I poked the Pharah, spammed the barrier, tried to get a Halt Hook combo on this guy, put down another shield. So really, the way you use this tool is very dependent on your current elo. This is a high diamond, low masters game, so I'm really focused on the compositions, ult economies, and starting to get into the more minute details of when I used cooldowns, and am I wasting my cooldowns? Was there a better opportunity for me to use a cooldown to provoke an ultimate out of the enemy team? And then once you get into like Masters and Grandmasters, everyone has good mechanics. Everyone has good game sense. It's really cerebral warfare and when you're using cooldowns. So if you're at bronze or silver, really you're probably focusing on yourself. You're focusing on your mechanics. Again, focusing on team comp, that's very important. But really trying not to just burn cooldowns because they're off cooldown. Trying to use your ultimates where you're going to get maximum value out of them, not just for single kills. So let me fast forward to a fight where I want to focus in on the micro level on what I did and what I did wrong. So here's a great example. We're holding the choke, Roadhog and I in a good position, Tracer's in a decent position on the flank. I'm trying to get a Halt Hook combo on either their Zenyatta or their Ana. It's not working out so well right now. So we'll see how this plays out and what mistakes I could have made. So right away I'm going to slow it down to just really get into the nitty-gritty of what I did. Looks like I'm trying to spam anyone who's not behind, who's poking out from the payload. If they throw up a shield, I'm most likely trying to break the barrier right here. My barrier is about to go down, so I'm going to have to retreat and throw up a new barrier. They get a halt off, but I pop Fortify, so the Roadhog is the one who's going to get halted and possibly hooked. So huge hack is coming out from Sombra. That's going to hack our Roadhog. He won't be able to hook. He won't be able to self-heal. They're still winning the shield war. My shield's about to go down. It's trying to set up the Halt Hook combo, but our hog is asleep. And here comes the mistake. I threw the shield behind our sleeping Roadhog. I know their Roadhog has hook off of cooldown, so our Roadhog is good as dead now because I screwed up the shield. He gets hooked. He dies. My mistake. So this is how I like to break down individual fights. I like to look at my perspective and see what I did wrong personally. Now, I knew I made a mistake here, so I wanted to go down and see at a micro level what mistake I made. I thought it might have been shield placement, and obviously it was. But there's another way to use this tool, and I'm going to show you that now. So this is the way I like to use this tool at a macro level. I want to see what my entire team was doing. I thought I did everything right here. I don't know what went wrong. So what happened in this team fight? I'm holding the shield with Roadhog. Everything seems fine. I've got Pharah poking their backline right now. Both of their healers. We have ultimates. Their hog blows their whole hog. Now we Transcendence because the Sombra flanked us and spooked our Zenyatta. With the old system, I would have never seen the Sombra flank our Zenyatta, so I would have no idea why he popped Transcendence. We're trying to get Halt Hook combos. Hog misses the hook. Tracer lands a good pulse bomb on their main healer. She's going to go down. The Transcendence cannot save her. Our Pharah is still in good position. There is a Sombra flanking from behind us, so I wouldn't have been able to see that from my first-person perspective either.
Cease your resistance.
They blow supercharger. I should back out. They're going to break my shield very quickly now. EMP comes out from that flanking Sombra once again. I would have never seen her come up from behind, so now I can have vision, 2020 vision post-fight to understand why we were in such bad positioning for the Sombra to come in. No one was really doing recon looking for her. Everyone was hyper-focused on the payload. So guys, this is what I like to do with this tool. I like to go into first-person perspective on fights, really analyze every minute detail of what I did in a fight to know what I could have done differently. And then fights where I really don't know what I could have done differently, I'll pull back and look at it at a macro scale and understand what went on throughout the entire fight. And guys, like I said earlier, usually I'll do the long format breakdowns of an entire match on Twitch. I just didn't think that this YouTube tutorial was a great forum to break down the entire match, because that could take up to an hour if I really sat down and slowed down every single fight and analyzed why we lost or why we won or what I could have done differently to help my team. I will be doing long format reviews of entire matches on Twitch, and you guys can check us out on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays over on our Twitch channel, and that link will be in the description. So guys, I hope you got some value out of this quick tutorial. I'll probably be posting that long format conversation over this match as a second video, a follow-up video to this one. Please give a like, a thumbs up if you liked this content, and if you want to see more of it. Comment if you want to see different heroes played and different perspectives of someone else in the match that wasn't me. Anything like that is constructive criticism, and I'll take it. Thanks again for watching, guys. I really hope this provided some sort of value to you, at least in how the tool works. If you want to see more content like this, get subscribed, hit the bell icon so you get notified when I post another review like this, and follow us on Twitch.